Christmas is coming, and in Pembrokeshire, a food bank restocks. Volunteers sought donations of groceries, toys and clothing. Last week, this place supported around 200 people who struggle to feed and clothe themselves, people who in some cases have jobs.
We've had many parents that will go without eating so their children can eat, and that just shouldn't happen. You know, we look back and 50 years ago that was happening. You don't expect it now in 2019.
The economy of Milford Haven was built on fishing and petroleum. The number of people in work here is high by historical standards, but pay growth over the last 10 years has been weak. Having a job isn't the way out of poverty it once was. One way of raising living standards is by raising income. Labour would increase the minimum wage to £10 an hour immediately for everyone over the age of 16. The Conservatives hope to lift it to 2/3 of median earnings, potentially £10.50 an hour in 5 years' time for everyone over the age of 21. And the Liberal Democrats pledged to raise it by 20% for everyone on a 0 hours contract. Increasing the minimum wage sounds like a good way of tackling in-work poverty, but it's likely to have a limited impact. And that's because only 1 in 5 workers who earns the minimum wage is from a poor household, and as their income rises, so the benefits they receive are reduced.
Make some match tea tonight then, sir.
Sian's husband earns more than the minimum wage, but the family still needs weekly support from a food bank.
Lily, Rihanna.
One of the biggest problems they face is the rising cost of rent. Sian's landlord is the local authority.
I always had the thought of, if you're working, you're going to be out of this group, shall we say. But if anything, it's put you further into this group.
You feel poor?
Yes. Beyond poor.
Labour is promising to eliminate in-work poverty within 5 years. The Institute for Fiscal Studies calculates that would require at least an extra £20 billion a year spent on in-work benefits. No party, including Labour, is offering funding on that scale.
The Liberal Democrats' big offer is actually free childcare. So if you're spending a lot on childcare, that's a big benefit to you. Both Labour and the Conservatives have got significant increases in the minimum wage. That's going to be helpful. Labour and Liberal Democrats have got modest increases in benefits for some people in work. So there's a little bit in all of the manifestos that there's probably not enough to transform very many people's lives.
Back at the food bank, the Christmas toy appeal has gone well. They hope to have enough to send presents to children from 400 families this year. The community is providing what many parents can't. Joel Hills, ITV News in Milford Haven.